Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, let's get started. We have a lot of things to cover in this webinar, and that's exactly why we'll be getting started right now. Okay, so this webinar is gonna be teaching you how you can make your first $500. That's over 350,000 naira by writing for just 3 hours daily in the comfort of your room, even if you do not have any skill or you have never been paid online before. The goal of this webinar is to help you understand what copywriting is and see the numerous possibilities of learning copywriting, working with foreign clients, and how it can upgrade your finances. You see, unless you're already rich, chances are that the current state of the Nigerian economy is messing you up. Nigeria's economy is so messed up day and it's getting messed up day by day that there is little to nothing you can do about it. But there's definitely something you and I can do to get out of it. Right? We can't do anything about it because the government controls everything. But there are little things we can do to get rid of it from our own side, right? And even if by chance you're doing pretty good financially, the recent naira to dollar price crash might have woken you up and open your eyes to the need to earn in dollars, right? It's now 736 naira per dollar. It's insane, right? So, like, have you even seen it's insane? And that is why if you stay till the end of this webinar, you will learn things like what copywriting is and how you can get started, which part of copywriting is more profitable for a newbie like you, and how you can get started, various ways to make money in copywriting, how you can easily start making $500 starting in the next 2 months, and lots more, right? And all these will be explained using my 5-step accelerator program, right? Now, before we proceed deeper into the presentation, who is this for? This is for you if you want to make money online, but you don't even know the digital skill to start with. And this is for you if you're working and then you need a part time or side hustle to make money by the side and to earn in dollars. This is for you if you want to go full time to explore the tremendous opportunity the internet is bringing to the table. But before we proceed, right, you might be asking yourself that what makes this different from everything you've heard in the past? The difference is simple. You get to learn directly from someone who has actually worked the talk, right? And here is something I want to show you. Here is the client that showed me, that came to me, Dolapo, I want to write a sales copy, and I'm paying 460,000. That's $1,000. That's last year, 2021, right? And she sent 200K as against 231K. Why? Because she knows I will not start the work if I don't get 231K, which is 50%. She begged me and I got started. In 10 days, I was done with the job and I got 460,000 naira in just 10 days. Isn't that insane? Right? But that's still not all. Here is another client in September 2021, barely a month after I got that, right? And he reached out to me. I want to write the sales code. I told him, okay, let's do 300,000 naira, and then you pay me 10% royalty. That's 10% instead of 1%. That was a mistake for 3 months. So we negotiated, and he said, okay, and I said I will do a year. Right, and he said, okay, no problem. He's going to pay me, and he paid the first 75K. That's 150K as upfront, and that was when I started this job. After that, he paid the remaining 150K until last month, which was September. I was still earning from the royalty. But that's still not all, right? Here is Nwaneka Caleb. He's a top affiliate marketer in Nigeria, and he wanted to write a copy for his course. He reached out to me, Dolapo, I want to write a copy for my course. How exactly can you help me? Oh, I can help you write it. And a sales copy is $1,200. That's 732,000 naira. He paid 50%, that's $600. That's over 366,000 naira. And in just 10 days, I was done with the copy and I pocketed 732,000 naira in just 10 days. That's still not all. This is a job I got sometime like late last month. Today is first, and that was some days back. And he reached out to me. I want to write a script, and I said $850. Okay, no problem. Let me pay 425, which is half, as you can see, into your USDT. Oh, pay into my USDT. And when I exchange the money to bring it to Naira, I got over 300. I think I got 306,000 Naira for just 425 USDT, US dollar. Isn't that crazy? Like, this is just like the potential of the opportunity I want to show to you today. And if you stay with me to the end, I'm very sure you will never regret it. In fact, you will thank a lot that you made this presentation today. But before we get started, let me introduce myself sharply. My name is Dolapo Amdat. I'm a top copywriter in Nigeria. I'm a self-figure copywriter, taught over 500 students that have collectively made over $100,000 in 12 months with my teachings. I'm a client acquisition expert. I teach people how to get clients that pay them in foreign currencies, and I'm also a student of the University of Illinois 400 level presently because of the ASO strike. But it wasn't always like this for me. Here's how it all began. Back in 2020 during the lockdown, I got disowned and I had to fend for myself. I started an online business. It wasn't easy at all. Everybody was in, okay, I want to start online. And who are we selling to? It was crazy, right? I started and I did a lot of things like affiliate marketing, web designing, graphics designing, and many more. But when I later decided to focus on something, because I got to realize that if I only focus on something, that's when I can make enough money. I struggled a lot. I focused on copywriting and I struggled. I was living in an unpainted house. Yeah, it's even my unpainted house back in 2021. Right, I study here, write copy, reach out to people, and I'm not getting paid the way I want to get paid. I'm struggling with no money to feed or survive. I have no skill, nor do I have anything that is bringing in money. I'm just working like a dog, right? I'm a typical struggling copywriter. And not until I learned how to write properly, I now learn how to, get high paying clients that pay me both in dollars and naira, just like the ones I've shown you. And now I'm able to afford the lifestyle I want, work my own hours, and meet people of high importance. I've been in Rwanda twice. I was in Rwanda December 2021 till early January 2022, and I went again in July 2022, and I came back by August 2022. Each I spent over 1 million naira on each trip, all from copywriting money. I've also met my top idols like Andy Mukolo, Ronaldo Zimora, Samilo Radewiya, many more, many more. And I've also made over $70,000 as a copywriter. That's over 40 million naira for myself, not for my clients, for myself. And here is also my workspace. I showed you my workspace that was unpainted. Here is my new workspace, a whole room where there is AC, there's sofa to sit, and then the chair is so comfy. And that is where I now work. Isn't that crazy? And if you would like to actually afford what you want to, just inside the comment section, type let's fucking go LFG in the comment section. Let me know you are with me. Let me use the opportunity to know, oh, somebody is still with me. Okay, okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. All right. Let's continue. But that's actually not the best part for me. The more I make money, the more I'm happy. But that is not the best part for me. The best part is when I see that this same thing is happening to my students. My students are also making a good amount of money using this huge opportunity I want to show you tonight. And here are some of them. Here's Victoria. Victoria got a client that paid her $106 for a week, and the client will pay her $106 every week through January 2022. That's over $400, and if you put that into naira, that's hundreds of thousands of naira, right? And she's not the only one, right? There's also Abdulhamid following everything I've taught him, who was once an ex-soldier, right? Soldier that was paid just 48,000 naira every month. He followed everything I showed him, and he has been able to make over 1 million naira following everything I said. And he's not the only one. Yes, Damlari. Damlari is also a 100 level student affected by this ASU strike, right? He reached out to me, what can I do when the ASU strike started? And I thought, do this, do this, do this, just like I will be telling you this evening. And in just 6 months, barely 6 months into it, he came to me. He has crossed the $1,000 mark. And that's over 700,000 there for a 100 level student every month. They're not the only one. Here's also Ayomide. Ayomide told me that she was once a depressed girl before she met me. But when she met me and I told him, do this, do this, do this, just like I'll be telling you the same thing this evening, she went ahead to get a client that is paying her a good amount of money. Is that all? Definitely no. Yes, also Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi came to me and I thought, oh, Ifeanyi, do this. Just the way I will be telling you the exact same thing I told them. And he got a client just barely 3 months into it. He got a client that paid $1,500. Isn't that insane? And to even make this better, this isn't one off thing. It's not just something you get once and then boom, it goes. Just because you get paid $100 doesn't mean you stop being paid, right? You can keep getting paid. Here is Victoria. She's an example. After her 106 or $104 that the client paid her, and I asked her, how much have you made this year? That was September. She told, oh, I've made over $9,000. That's over 6 million naira. Can you see it's a continuous thing? And she's not the only one. There is also Muiz, whereby he got a client that paid 200,000 naira, and the client's now retained him and he's paying him that amount every good month. Now, the question I have for you is, would you want to go through all I went through to start making a lot of money online? Or would you choose the simple, faster, and straightforward way that my student chose? I know you know the answer for yourself. So I would like you to respond with a firm yes in the chat box if you're still with me. Okay. Okay. Wholesome. Good. But one more thing before we dive in. You may be thinking that since this worked for me and my student, will it work for you as a person? Well, I would say the answer is yes. See, I understand your concern, and that's because you might have tried a lot of things in the past. But this is something that I've worked for people from various backgrounds and even various countries. I'm an example. LF Child, who is Abdulhamid, he was once a soldier, is an example. That's a different background entirely. Damilare is, well, he's a student, he's an example. Ayomide is an example. We all know nothing about copywriting when we started, and now it's all history. And just like it's going on in your head, it will definitely be different this time if you follow everything I'll be telling you. Now, you may be wondering, why am I showing you this if it makes me a lot of money? Well, I'm tired of seeing suffering in Nigeria. I'm tired of hearing Sapa here and there. And I'm tired of people saying adulthood is a scam. You must have heard that too. I know something that can make you money and end this pandemic of yours. And I know I can be useful to you. Why should I keep it to myself? If my mentor had kept it to himself, I wouldn't be here right now telling you this over this presentation. Maybe I'll be doing manual labor to carry blogs to make money inside this hot weather and cold weather. It's not a bad hustle, but then it's not something you and I want to do. We don't want to work that hard before we make money. Right? So it makes sense if I do the same thing my mentor did to me and I do it for you too. Right? Exactly. And if you follow everything I will show you in this webinar, this will be the solution you have been looking for all this while. Now, on that note, let's get started. What is copywriting and how can you get started? I'll quickly brush through that for you. Copywriting is writing words that sell. And in simpler terms, copywriting is simply you telling me a good news, something you've seen that has helped a lot of people, and then you're telling me in a very good manner, like, oh boy, I was eating at one restaurant. That restaurant, they serve one of the best amala, and the amala is so good. They have a goosey different and everything. You can go there. That's basically copywriting. You are recommending something to me using words, right? It is really, really simple. All you are doing is having honest conversation with me. But instead of coming to my house and doing it face to face, right? You are doing it through words. Just like the way I am saying this to you right on this presentation, instead of coming to your house to come and tell you, right? It's pretty straightforward, but it doesn't end there. It's very simple that someone with even half a brain can do it without hassles. And this means you don't need any technical know-how. You don't have to understand English 100% just like the white man, right? I don't understand a lot of English. I'm a Yoruba boy. In fact, the lower your use of English rules, the better for you. All this Concord, they thought us, nah, doesn't work here. Right? We all know it's not our mother tongue. And now you might be asking, what does a copywriter do? Well, the sole aim of a copywriter is to make people take action. And this action can be in form of telling people to sign up for something, just the way I told you to sign up for this webinar. Telling people to donate to an event, just like, oh, something happened in Iran, come and donate to this thing so that people can survive, right? Telling people to buy something, oh, buy this course. Telling people to support a worthy cause. Oh, somebody wants to travel to UK and he doesn't have his ticket fee. Can you please pay for him? Telling people to try a new product. Oh, this product is one of the best out there. Try it. It can really, really be that simple. And once you know what to say and how to say it to make your prospects take action, you are already a copywriter, right? And I will be showing you those very soon. Okay, now that you know what copywriting is and what a copywriter does, let's move into my five accelerator steps, right? So now, what is the step one? The first step is learn copywriting and perfect it, right? This is where you learn copywriting and know how to actually write those persuasive words. This is where you learn how to write and make people pay you. Oh my God, this guy can write and he's making me buy this thing. This is when you learn. This is where you sit your ass down. The first 2 to 3 months, this is where it happens. You develop the skill that make people pay you thousands of naira and dollars. This is where I can boast and say, oh, I can write copy for you after I've gone through this step one. It's not something you want to jump. It's very, very, very important, right? And immediately you are done with your step one, you move to step two. Get high paying clients, preferably foreign clients. This is where you position yourself to foreign clients to reach out to you. You sit down, oh, I'm a copywriter and I can write copy for you. Oh, I'm a copywriter, I can write words that will make people pay you a lot of money. You position yourself on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and even Twitter. I don't use Upwork or Fiverr, right? Uh, uh, Nothing bad with them, but I just don't use them. Don't worry, I will be showing you how to position yourself on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram very soon, right? And the importance of doing this and positioning yourself on this platform is you get paid in dollars. You get high paying jobs faster, jobs that pay you $1,000, $2,000, 1,500, 800, $500, and you have less competition if done properly. Don't worry, I'll show you how it is done properly. And immediately you are done with this step, you get to the third step. Excuse me. This is where you craft out compelling offers. This is where the difference is made between just anyhow copywriters and copywriters that get paid millions and thousands of dollars. You separate yourself from the competition and then you set your own prices. Oh, I can help you do this, I can help you do that, and I get paid so amount of money. If you do this part well, just the way I will be showing you, you will easily get people to say yes to you when you tell them $1,000, $2,000 is my fee. Instead of going on places where they offer you $50, $20, $30 for the same job you do for $1,000. And guess what? If you do it perfectly, you get paid more. Isn't that insane? That's the third step. Can you see the first step? The first step is learn copywriting. The second is get yourself hired, position yourself. The third step is create a compelling offer. And then the fourth one is get hired and get paid. This is where you are able to collect the money from the clients, right? And then you are able to afford a better lifestyle for yourself. You stop earning in naira if you want, and then you start earning in dollars. I still earn in naira and I earn in dollars too. But you start earning in dollars equivalent, not just anyhow naira. Nobody sees you as a failure or doubt you ever again because you are now making a lot of money for yourself, right? And if you do this first step, you are good to go. It's just very simple and systematically. But here is the fifth step. It's a bonus, right? It's a bonus, right? I like telling people because I don't just want you to just be going after clients. I want you to actually get a business of yours, copywriting business, not just a freelancer, right? This is where you diversify into other money making opportunities in copywriting. You can use your copywriting skill to go for joint ventures. You reach out to a friend of yours. Oh my guy, you're a fitness coach and you know how someone can lose weight very well. Okay, let me tell you something. I can help you write your marketing copies and then you create the program, then we promote it, we share the money 50-50, or we share the profit 60-40, anyhow you want it. That's joint ventures. You can also go for affiliate marketing. You see a product, you use your copywriting skill to write emails and good copy for it, then you promote it to, and then you get paid. And the last one, you sell your knowledge. That means you're building a whole copywriting business out of your copywriting skill. It's not you're just a freelance copywriter. No, you are building a business, and that is what I want. And that is my 5 step system. The first one, you learn copywriting perfectly. The second one, you get hired. The third one, you craft out a compelling offer. And the fourth one, you get hired and get paid, right? And then the fifth one, which is optional, but I think you should go for it, is you diversify into other money making opportunities in copywriting. And so far, we've covered what copywriting is and how you can get started. We've covered what a copywriter do and how you can do them too. Various ways to make money in copywriting. We'll cover it, right? And then how you can easily start making $500 starting in the next 2 months. We've covered it. And then my simple 5 accelerator steps and lots more. Now, if you're still listening and eager to become a good and profitable copywriter, just like me and my students, you are in for a big treat because I have something special for you. But before that, would you agree it's been time well spent so far on this webinar? Right? Yes, right, exactly. I can't cover everything you need in an hour webinar, even if we have all the it's more like me putting my 18 months of knowledge into your head in just 1 to 2 hours. It's not possible. And that is why I have a special offer for you so you can get everything you need to know to start making at least $500 every month. And if you act fast, I'm going to give you a very, very special deal. And yeah, I know this might not be the first money making opportunity you have been shown online. This might not be the first promise you have heard about making money online. You have been bombarded with a lot here and there. You might have even heard of others but never jumped in because you are not quite sure if it's the right fit for you. But what if this opportunity can give you a chance to eat your cake and have it too in making a lot of money online? What do you say to that? Exactly. You only need to dedicate a few hours to it every day, work from anywhere, and then get paid in dollars and even naira. You don't have to go to work as early as 8 a.m. or even close by 5 p.m. You don't have to be in traffic, just like your mate. And at the same time, you are able to afford everything and buy anything you want without involving yourself in anything illegal. You have freedom of time, location, and even money. Now tell me, isn't that you eating your cake and having it at the same time? Exactly, exactly. And before I proceed, please take note. Don't let old habits stop you from taking advantage of it. Oh, I don't have money. Oh, this is a scam. Oh, I'm pretty broke. If you keep saying the same thing and over and over again, you won't be able to afford the life you want. Don't forget, there is always a sacrifice, right? Before you make a lot of money. With that said, I would like to personally invite you to the Layman Guide to Writing Words that sell. This is my flagship course that will take you from a novice to an expert in copywriting, but it doesn't stop there. It will also show you how to start getting paid as a copywriter in 3 months or less. And to help you decide if this is for you, here's what you will get when you become a new member today. The LMG course itself. This is main course itself. This is what will teach you and groom you to become a good copywriter that can get paid $500 and more monthly. And inside this course itself, you will learn things like how to write great headlines, how to write great leads, how to write copy, how to understand psychology, how to understand humans buying psychology, how to understand what you need to write a copy that actually bring money, and many, many more. Right? And here is what Muiz has to say about the Layman Guide course. He said he never regretted buying the course at all. He was broke when he got it, and after getting it, he started making a lot of money. But that's not all. You get another package with it that is how to conduct market research for any niche. This is a very important aspect of copywriting because without market research, you can't write any copy. In fact, if you write copy, the copy will not bring money. And if it doesn't bring money, nobody will hire you. Do you understand? And this alone is worth 20,000 naira, right? And after that, I'm not done. I'm done with my research. What next? This is the point where a lot of copywriters get stuck, right? In fact, it also happens to a lot of the well-established copywriters that I know. When they get a job with a new niche, they immediately conduct research, right? But after this research, they get lost. They don't know what to do. What do I do? What do I write? And to make sure that you don't fall into this victim, right? You don't fall victim into this kind of a thing. And to make sure you are not just a copywriter, but a very great copywriter, I will be including a 25-minute video on what to do immediately after you are done with your research. And this video is worth 12,000 naira, right? Another package you'll be getting immediately you get the LMG is cheat sheet for writing any promotional message. This is an insider secret checklist I created for myself after studying over 100 great sales letters that have brought in crazy money. So this checklist cuts across promotional emails, sales letters, ad copy, among others. Anytime you want to write any promotional message, just compare what you have written to this checklist and see if it matches. If it does, you're good to go. If not, just adjust and then make sure it goes, right? I've never revealed this secret to anybody. And if you get it today, I'm pretty sure it's crazy, right? And it's worth 25,000 naira. That's not all. Another guide you'll be getting is the special guide to email copywriting. Sometimes the first copywriting you get from your client, job you get from your client is writing email. Because this is what they use to test new writers like you, and it is totally fine. In fact, one email can get you something around $25, $30, $50, $100. Depends on how you can negotiate, which I will be teaching you in this course, right? So I don't want you to be caught off guard at all if your client say, "Oh, I want an email writer." I want you to be able to, "Oh, I can write email definitely." That's why in this guide, I show how to write best subject line, how to write the email copy, and a lot of things. In fact, Damilare has this to say when he got the course. He said he could not sleep because of this guide I gave him. In fact, he used the guide when writing to his list and then he made some amount of money. He made two sales, and that two sales is over 30,000 naira just from using this thing I taught him. And this alone is worth 15,000 naira. And yeah, I know I've been talking about developing your skill for a while now, and that's understandable. You need to be very good. Don't forget the first step, right? Learn copywriting and be good to get paid. It's not magic, but it's a skill that will pay you forever if you master it. And that's why I've been giving you things that will make you master it fast. Now, let's get into the money way. Step two, get yourself positioned and get clients, right? Several ways. That's why we get into several ways to monetize your copywriting skill. This is where you make the money I've been talking about. You know what copywriting is and you can write copy, but is that what you will hit? Definitely no. That is why I included this special bonus for you. There are various ways you can make money in copywriting, and I actually touched on everything in this guide and showed you how it is done, how to position yourself on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and a whole lot of things. In fact, here's what Tife has to say. Tife left the layman guide after she bought it, and then after she, oh, let me go back to this thing. And in just 2 months, following everything in this guide, she was able to get a six-figure client. That is over 100,000 naira for just a student. Isn't that crazy? Exactly. And this guide alone is worth 25,000 naira. Right? The next thing I will be giving you to this with this guide is, in case you don't know, I think you should know that there is nothing that works without support. And that's why we'll be going with a support community. In fact, application has support, website has support, anybody has support, right? Because support works. It helps people to go along. So yes, I know, I understand that I made everything in this course easy to grab, but you still need support. You need support from copywriters like you, from top copywriters like me, and even my top students, right? And that's exactly why I created this support group. So as you go through the guide, if you have any question, you come to me, oh, I have a question, please, you push your answer me and everything, and you get your answer in less than 24 hours, right? Exactly. But that's still not all. This support community alone is worth 25,000 naira. But that's not all. I have some bonuses for you. I'm giving you for free, right? But it's not because they are not valuable. I'm giving you because I want you to succeed in these copywriting things of ours. I want you to earn a lot and a lot of money and get out of this rat race called Nigeria. In fact, if you are not Japan, at least you'll be somewhere, you'll be able to take care of yourself and never worry about money again, right? And they are quite valuable, but I will be giving you for free because I want you to succeed, right? And the first bonus is mindset and copywriting, the relationship between them and how to manage your mindset. Fine, you don't know anything about mindset now, but it's so crazy that when I started my copywriting journey, I had a lot of limiting beliefs like, how exactly do I get clients? If I ask a client to pay me $1,000, will they actually pay me that money? If I ask the client to pay me 500 naira, would they pay me that money? Won't they think I'm too expensive? Won't they look down on me? Won't they think I'm a scammer, especially knowing that I'm coming from Nigeria? Those are limiting belief. And before I could get out of it, it was over 8 months. But I got out of it through a boss of mine called Tamilore, right? He taught me a lot of things concerning it. And I said, oh, Tamilore is still the best person to teach my students because I don't want them to fall into this same victim. So I brought him on a live call. He explained to people, and after that, a lot of people got clarity. And it's not just one call, two different calls, and I recorded both of them. And this class alone is what? 100,000 naira, but you're getting it for free. That's no whole. I have bonus too, copy dissection regime. Get crazily good with copywriting through copy dissection in the three big niches. You see, in copywriting, we have three big niche, right? One is financial, where we talk about investing. Another one is health, where we talk about health, diabetes, and co. The third one is make money online, where we talk about how to make money. Right? These three big niches, a lot of people have problems with them. How do I write in the financial? There is a way that I write in the health niche. Oh, how do I write in the make money online niche? I saw this problem and I want you, don't forget I said, I want you to be able to make a lot of money from corporate. So I went into each niche and pick a copy that from each niche that has done over $1 million. So I dissected the copy, show you what works and what doesn't work in each niche. And by the time you are done with this thing, you'll be able to write in any of these three big niches conveniently without being scared of anything. This bonus alone is worth 50,000 naira, but you're getting it for free. The third one is caught on camera, a copywriter selling out affiliate offers. How is that possible? Remember, I told you that I'm not just showing you how to be a freelance copywriter. I'm showing you how to be a copywriter that owns a business, a copywriting business. And that's exactly why I told you there are ways you make money apart from going after clients. You remember, right? Exactly why I put this recording there. A student of mine is a copywriter and also he sells affiliate products, right? And he has made a lot of money from my family. I brought him on, hold, I'm like, come here. How do you do this thing? How can you help people? How can people do this thing? And he explained his secret, how he makes sales in that by affiliating my course, right? This same LMG course. Because if you also get the course, you have opportunity to affiliate the course and get 50% commission. So he told me how he does it and everything. And by the time you watch this video, you'll be able to sell out any affiliate offer without having struggle or troubles with yourself. And this alone is worth 21,000 naira, right? But is that all? Definitely no. Bonus four, the case study of a pregnant copywriter who got her first client in under 3 months of implementing this guy. Remember Victoria, right? The one that made $104 first and then made $9,000. You remember, right? I told you, here's her story. I interviewed her because I loved her growth, right? And the way she was able to get a client so fast, under 3 months. So how did she do it? I wanted to know, and I got on a call with her. She's a clinical pharmacist that go to work from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. She got the layman guy when she was even pregnant, heavily pregnant last year, October, and she implemented. So I was wondering, how did she do it? Like, how? Because this thing is tiring. How? So I got on a call and she was like, oh, I was practicing, I do this, I do this. Oh, how do you do it? How do you send your pitch? How do clients hire you? How do they look at you, as an engineer? She answered everything and I caught her on recording. So this recording will give you a good insight into getting your first client in a small time frame. In fact, it will get you into working at, especially when you hear a full story. And funny enough, you're getting it for free, even when it is worth over 20,000 naira. And by the time you are done with all of this, you start making money on the internet without needing much experience, without needing a degree, without needing to wait for years at the Nigerian job. Huh? Without you being the most gifted in your industry and without you relying on luck. And yeah, I know. Your question is, Dolapo, how much am I investing to get this layman guide? Well, I will tell you in a moment. But first, let's do a little mathematics. I'm not very good with maths, and you will be helping me out. As I'm a student, and I've told you earlier, I'm attending a federal university, University of Ilorin. Our fee is not high, and but if you look at it from 100 level to 400 level, I've paid over 150,000 naira as school charges. But the annoying thing is that I'm not even guaranteed a job after all these payments and stress. I don't need their job though, but then after paying a lot of money like that, I'm not still guaranteed a job. Isn't that crazy? Exactly. And the funniest thing is, I have guys, my mentees, that are students or even married people, just like I've shown you, that are making between $200 to $1,000 every month. They don't need any previous experience or some special degree or qualification. They just devoted quality time to learn this stuff and implemented what they learned consistently. And today they are making a lot of money for themselves thanks to what I showed them, right? So now imagine, and the same is possible for you if you're serious enough to put in the work like I will be showing you. But don't forget, results are not typical, definitely, right? The way I get results, you might not be able to get results like that, or you even get more results than me. They are not typical. And that is why I said, if you're determined and relentless, but that's not all I have for you. I want to make sure you start making money as soon as possible without having to wait on anybody. And this is why I did a major upgrade to this course in August 2022, which is just last 2 months. This upgrade is so good, and I've got prayers from people. In fact, I've got a lot of testimonies from people. And inside this upgrade again, I found a simple way to eat your first $500 barely 3 months into this game of copy. I won't disclose this secret here in this webinar, definitely. But the update is so good you don't have to wait 6 months. All you have to do is follow everything and you are good to go. Now, what are these upgrades? The first upgrade is individual submentor for you. I introduced this in May 2022 and I've gotten a lot of success story. And here's what I mean. Immediately you get the LMG course now, which is layman guide course. You'll be given access to the support group where you meet over 550 members who have bought the course. They will help you figure your way out and even help you get better. But I was not so satisfied with this. This is because copywriting is not something you can do alone. I want you to get the layman guide course and never have to worry alone again. I want you to get feedback on your copy. I want you to get every weekend live meetings where you talk about what you are doing right now and you'll be giving guidance. And I observe all this can't be rendered to over 500 students at once. So I decided to employ my great students, the ones I've trained, the ones I've made a lot of money in this copywriting things. So they will add you like your mentor. They are the sub mentors, right? So, and if you get the main support after, you get a sub mentor immediately. Just request for a sub mentor and the subgroup. You enter, then they will take care of you from the stage you are up to where you start making a lot of money, right? They will make sure you don't have any problem in this copy journey. And this alone is worth 50,000 naira, but you get it for free because I want to make sure you make a lot and lots and lots of money when you start this copywriting thing. But that's not all. I have another upgrade, which is how to write a highly converting advert copy. This is one of the easiest way to make money as a beginner. In fact, it gives you a rapid and smooth skill to make money as soon as possible. A lot of businesses are in need of better advert copy. You might have been going through Facebook, you see sponsored ads and everything. A lot of people are in need of good one that will convert people better. You'll be paid nothing less than $100 if you offer this skill to business owners. And this is why in this upgrade, I will show you how to write a copy, advert copy, and everything. Examples of good advert copy to model, and a lot and a lot and a lot. And by the time you are done with this part of the upgrade, I guarantee you will have incurred the knowledge that will get you your next or your first $1,000 in 3 to 6 months. Isn't that crazy? This is worth 25,000 naira, but you're getting it for free today. The next one is how to get non-direct response companies that need your copy services. The whole industry is finding direct response clients who they are the one that will pay you a lot of money, and they are correct. But what they forget and they are not mentioning is that you can start making $500 upward by writing for non-direct response company. How do I mean? These are the type of clients you will find there. They are the clients that maybe painters, furnitures, and everything in the US. They want copy, and you are the person in the best position to write it for them. And in this guide, I will be showing you how to find them, the type of copy to write for them, and how to reach out to them and get hired. And by the time you are done with this bonus, you should have gotten the best way to make your first $500 easily. In fact, you should have gotten it because if you follow everything, you will get it, right? And this is what 35,000 naira. You're getting it for free. Are you getting to see how crazily valuable this course is? That's not all. Latest upgrade for how to edit copy ruthlessly and effectively. I've never seen this in any copy before, any course before. I learned it from one of my top mentors who is Lingley. His name is Lingley. He's one of the top great copywriters in the world. And there's a lot to learn from him. This is why in this bonus video, I'll take you to the back end of my laptop and show you how to effectively turn a boring copy into a highly converting one. If your copy is boring, nobody will buy from you. And that means you will not make money. How to make sure you have the right things in your copy, how to write copy for conversion, how to make your copy easily digestible, and a lot more. In fact, this bonus alone, this upgrade alone is worth 20,000 naira, but you're getting it for free today. Is that all? Definitely no. I have latest upgrade 5, which is 3 days live class on how to write great copy. This is a paid class I organized in June, and I will be giving you for free. And in this class, I take you to the back end and I show you the things you need to write a copy from scratch to finish. how to do research, where to do research, how to write the copy, the keyword you need to actually write copy, how to put your research document together to write a copy, and many, 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 many more. And I'm sure by the time you are done with this part of the upgrade, you'll be able to make money to take care of your friends and family, charge more from clients because you can now write a better copy, land more retainer clients that will pay you money every month, right? And you have more sales to your name as a copywriter. In fact, this alone is worth 11,000 naira. It's a live class I did. But that's not all. Have one more for you. Latest upgrade 6. 4 days class on how to get real clients that will pay you $500, $1,000, and more in the next 30 days. And inside this is also a paid class I held, and then I decided to add it to the layman guide because this class went into teaching you how to optimize your LinkedIn, how to send cold emails, and this class went on to give you a sub file of people that you can reach out to, and then you get higher. You don't have to look for them; they are already there for you. Their LinkedIn and their email address is there. Just send them email, and you'll be writing things which I'll be showing you in this course too. You write them things that will make, oh, I must hire this bro. And then immediately they hire you. Right? I'll also be showing you how to open it up a Stripe account. Stripe doesn't allow Nigerian, and that's the easiest way to collect money from the foreign clients. But we'll show you how to open it legally. And relax. This alone is worth 15,000 naira. Isn't that crazy? Right? It is. And relax. I'm not. I know what's on your mind right now. How much should you invest in this layman guide? Well, you are not paying 150,000 naira, which would be a very good bargain, especially when you consider the fact that just one copy can earn you between 300,000 naira to 600,000 naira in just 3 months. And now, be honest to yourself. How much do you think it is worth for someone to show you how to be a good copywriter and also show you how to land great jobs, even if you have no skills at all? Yeah, say it to yourself. Exactly. Now, remember, here's all you'll be getting: the LMG course, how to conduct market research. I'm done with my research, cheat sheets, special guide, and a lot and a lot. This is worth over 300,000 naira. And I'm pretty sure paying 50,000 naira for this course is a very good deal. Yeah, you and yourself, Even Ayomide said this upgraded version is crazy. The cost is worth 100,000 naira. But don't worry, you pay only 40,000 naira today, and you still get everything mentioned in this webinar, right? So you only have to click on the link below this webinar, and then you'll be able to pay just 40,000 naira. Isn't that good? Exactly. One more thing though, here are some testimonials I got from my students this morning. Here is Omoni getting a client. He closed the client, following everything I showed in this course, and the client is paying him per month $300. Isn't that a lot of money? Another one is he got shortlisted for an interview on Upwork. I didn't teach them how to use Upwork, but he followed my teaching on how to apply for jobs. And can you see? He got shortlisted. Here is also Ayoyinka. He got a client that paid $20 per email. So he wrote 7 emails. That's $140. $140 is over 100,000 naira or close to 100,000 naira. And now he negotiated a retainer and he's getting paid $50 to $75 per email. Let's say he writes just 10 email in a month. That's $50, $500. Isn't that crazy? Also look at Ibrahim. Ibrahim said the LMD is the best course he has gotten. And he has clients and even sleeping and getting paid due to reality. Isn't that crazy either? Now, all you have to do is just simply click on the link below this video, and then you'll be able to pay just 40,000 naira. I've given you the opportunity to pay just 40,000 naira when I can easily charge you 100 to 150,000 naira for this thing. Isn't that very crazy? So click on the link now. So let's talk about frequently asked questions, FAQs, right? The first one I always hear is, do I need to like writing before I can become a copywriter? No. I'm a science student, I write biology, and I don't have notes because I hate writing. But when I see that this copywriting can make me money, and all I need to do is just write little here and there, and then I will be able to make a lot of money. I went into it, and the result, as you can see. So you don't need to like writing, you don't need to be a good writer in school or something before you can be a copywriter. All you have to do is just know how to write. Do I need to write writing just like this? And if you are able to do that, you're good to go. Just click on the link below this video and then you'll be able to pay 40,000 naira right now. The next one is, can I do this with my phone? Definitely. I have students that make money with their phone. They don't have a laptop. In fact, when I got started, I don't really have a laptop. My laptop is not that fine, but I was able to make a lot of money just doing my phone. I was just able to download Google Docs, that's Google Documents, and I'm good to go. Right? The next one, when is this program starting or has it started? Is a pre-recorded program. All you have to do is just pay now, click the link below, pay 40,000. After paying, you'll be redirected to the page where you access the course as soon as possible. That's being recorded. It's in video format, it's in PDF format, right? So what if I have a job or I'm a busy student? Can I do this on the side? As you can see, you remember Victoria, right? She was a clinical pharmacist, right? She now quitted her job, but then she was pregnant. She's a family woman, clinical pharmacist, and then she's still doing this copywriting thing. So I don't see any excuse, right? If you have just 2 to 3 hours every day, you're good to go. What if I don't have a digital skill? That's fine, because what I'm teaching you, copywriting is a digital skill, and that's exactly what I'll be teaching you. That's the step one of my accelerator steps. Do you remember? Exactly. Just click on the link below this video and then you get access to pay. Am I going to pay for anything else? No. No, you are not paying for anything else. After the 40,000 naira you pay, you get access to the course. All you need to do is you have your LinkedIn, you're not paying for LinkedIn, you have your Twitter, you're not paying for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you're not paying for anything. You're not paying for Google Documents too. That's all you need. So just click on the link below to pay 40,000 naira. How long until I get my first client and start making money? Well, I can easily tell you get it in 2 months, 3 months, but results are not typical, right? And you can go with your pace. You don't have to rush, you don't have to run too much, especially if you're busy. And that's why I will not be promising you exactly when. But if you follow everything I will be showing you, you should get your first client in 3 to 6 months, right? Just click the link below and then you'll be able to pay 40,000 right now. How long will I have access to this program and everything else you have promised once I sign up today? How does forever sound to you? It's a lifetime access, right? It doesn't get restricted anytime. Just go at your pace. How long will it take me to go through the program and start implementing? Well, it depends on you and how fast you are with implementation. Some people go through it in 1 week, 2 weeks, and then they start implementing. So it depends on you, right? Will the price of this program increase anytime soon? No, I don't know. I don't do silly urgency, right? The layman guy was 25,000 naira before. I increased it to 40,000 naira. Now it might go to 50 to 60,000 naira. I don't know, but for now, I'm not sure I'll be increasing it anytime. So take your time. But you might come back and then you're not able to pay 40,000 naira again. Just like this person, she didn't get it when it was 25,000 naira, and when it was 40,000, she was pained. She has gotten it now. I hope you don't want your case to be like too. So you just have to click on the link below this video and then you'll be able to pay just 40,000 naira, right? Thank you for